offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one.
Trust in Reese, but here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career.
I don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
It's a draw. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Quick strike complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Gums. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Looking for space, it's Porter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative.
Long from the 42, if they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man, it's Black. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just what they've hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
7, UNLV, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
the change now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Got his man on the right. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Pushes for 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Unlv is ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the 1st quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his 2nd right there.
The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Porter. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Humphries.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Got it near midfield. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this. Sudden change situations. You have got to be able to pay this off now if you're on offense.
Yeah, and you want to pay it off. You practice it, but set it up in a goal-to-go situation. This is as good as it gets for this offense to succeed.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. To throw, it's Calandria. They'll run the screen. He's going for the goal line. He can goal from the 2. Trying to run it in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Again, it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to...
Touchdown, UNLV. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Hauls it in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Watson. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab in the end. For the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gums. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And the Rebels will snap it on first and 10. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Buys a little time. He'll let it go to the left. Picked off, and they...
See, not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How nice is it as a defense that you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Now he's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Off play action. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. With the catch, it's Porter. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Watson. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Looking to throw, it's Costa. Here comes the heat. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 5th down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fakes to grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Porter. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Right back to the well. They'll give it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That That's how much they took the crowd out of them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these.
Wide open spaces. He's up to 57 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. And he really needed to hold on. But it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. To the air, it's McLeod. Caught near the sideline, it's Glover.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Glover. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back. And they cap it. Not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down.
Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Watson. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Houston.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the point after is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Oh, they're after him. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I could try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half.